person who says, you know what, I do want to stay around the game. You know, my brother is a perfect example of that. My older brother, when he can no longer play football no more because of skill and nobody wanted to pick him up, he was like, man, I just want to be around the game. I want to be like an agent or something. I want to do this. I want to have some type of impact with the players. And, you know, for you, your impact was saying, I'm going to use public speaking.
Right.
But take me through the process of that, you know, where you can't just show up and say, let me gauge the room, let me feel out everybody, let me at least get some type of innuendos from the coach to say, okay, coach, what you want me to talk about? Leadership. Okay, I got to slide with leadership, blah, 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 blah. And let me go about it. Like, it's not that easy.
No.
So your set usually takes, like, say for instance, you use Aflac, right? If Aflac, you know, signs you to come public speak, what was the typical time frame for you to speak?
Anywhere from 45 minutes to 90 minutes. Yeah, anywhere from 45 to 90.
Man, that's a long time.
Absolutely.
So for the process, for you to be equipped, and it's not like you got the luxury to say, all right now, okay, boom, check second sector to this, I can get talked to. You have to train your mind to be able to retain all the inventory that you stocked.
Absolutely.
For this particular message.
Absolutely.
And heaven forbid we talk about the if factor. Like, what if somebody, you know, is insubordinate in the crowd?
Question.
What if somebody were to just ask a disrespectful question, that could hinder your whole aura? It's like, oh, ask it again. I heard what you said, but I just want to make sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is the time frame in that 90-minute set? That how many days prior to do you get to prepare for?
So I usually do 2 to 3 conference calls with whatever group I'm speaking to, whether it be group, team, education, whatever the sector may be. And I start crafting a message from there. Because what I learned just as a communicator and just as a person, man, preparation is the X factor in anything we do. You're an athlete. The way you prepare makes a difference on game day. It instills a different level of confidence in how you do what you do.
Right.
Now, you're athletic enough to where you can show up on most days and you might still dominate cats just off of strictly God-given athletic ability of Cam Newton, of one. You'll show up on most days, and if you show up and another cat show up, my man gonna have a bad state of affairs when he gotta deal with you, just off of God-given ability.
Right.
But when you prepare and know everything about him, it's a totally different ball game. And so when I show up just in terms of speaking, I'm gonna be real, Cam, like early in my career, I knew certain cats was getting paid more than me, right? That wasn't the problem. The problem was they didn't care the way I cared, right? I knew they didn't care about the people and they was getting paid more than me. That was the problem. It wasn't the money, but you getting paid more than me, and I see how you treat the cats in the room and how you view them.
Right.
I know you don't really care like that. I know it's just strictly a transactional
Business.
thing, and you just coming in and you doing your thing. I ain't there to knock you. Do what you do, right? But I view it totally different. And so if I really care, like, I can't disrespect the craft. Most importantly, the creator put me in this space. Like, I gotta prepare so when you go on stage and not go on stage, it's a difference.
It's gonna hit different.
It's a difference, right? Because not only do I take time to prepare, I really care about the cats that I'm speaking. I know it's a possibility that a cat in that room will use my words and go back and tell his son. And his son might be like, okay, he said what? Okay, man, I'm gonna try that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or he might go back and talk to his kids and say, you know what, man? I heard this young cat's story tonight. It really impacted me. I think y'all can use this.
Right.
Do this. And they might really go out and try it. Like a cat will trust my words that much.
Right.
And so I can never take what I'm doing for granted from a preparation standpoint, because it's real impact on the other side of that.
Yeah.
And so every time I step in the room, man, it's preparation, it's thought process, and I can never take it for granted, Cam, because I never saw myself doing it.
Yeah.
Right? Never saw myself doing it.
So even with that, it's like that process of downloading different things for your set.
Mm-hmm.
And we did a project together with Open Mic.
Dope.
And the mic was an acronym for making inspirational content.
Yeah, that was dope.
And that message that you had was mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And when I think about it and I go back to thinking about, you know, what was the message there that time and time again we had take where it was just like, oh my God. And then I seen the competitive side of you because you didn't. We could have easily said, no, just pick back up from where you are. No, he's like, nah, bro, no. Man, I had it, I got it. You wanted to be so meticulous in one take, Drake.
Yeah.
One time, I got it. From start to finish, I'm not going to have any hiccups. I'm not going to have any stuttering.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have unbelievable voice tone. And you don't get to that point by not having the drive or the ambition, but more importantly, the preparation.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No question.
Because a lot of people may think, oh man, it's nothing for me to just start something and talk about it. I'm going to talk about my life.
Yeah.
First round pick, you know, years in the league. That's just the top layer.
Yeah.
And even while I created this platform, Funky Friday, right? It was really to open up to the masses to prove to people that I'm way more than what you thought of me to be. So I don't want to just talk about sports. I don't want to just talk about, you know, what spending money is like. I want to talk about the distractions in my life. I want to speak on what motivates me. And you may not know I'm a very woke individual to the degree that I have a due diligence that I vowed to do right by people who look like me, act like me, think like me, speak like me, dress like me, whatever.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So while we're going through our journey, you know, called life, it's all about leaving a site for people to be able to say, man, Cam did it. I could do it too. Ink did it.
No question.
I could do it too.
No question.
And I'm in a point now where I embrace it with open arms because there's a newness that I'm walking into.
Mm-hmm.
You know, person from a natural eye, they may think, oh man, Cam probably just go home, work out, do push-ups, whatever. You know, we know he got kids, but I'm heavy in meditation. I'm heavy in, you know, audiobooks and documentaries, hearing things. Every single day I try to keep the same routine like when I was playing, to listening to YouTube, listening to motivational speaking, and that voice tone, the Les Browns, the Inkys, the Eric Thomas, the Zig Ziglars, you know, TD Jakes, like I spoke of earlier. Like, man, you guys have no idea the level of impact that you guys have, and I would admonish anybody to really tap into, because the brain is a muscle, just like your triceps is a muscle.
Absolutely.
Just like stamina is an asset in a muscle, right? It's not necessarily a muscle, but you know you got to work toward it for it to be where you need it to be.
Absolutely.
You know, so I come in contact with a lot of the younger generation by using my platform as 7-on-7 to give back and talk. And those things is some of the same things that if we all say we want to impact the world, we can't just only go down to City Hall and, you know, we won't change. We won't change. But that same bag of chips that you was eating headed to your car, you throw the trash on the floor. That's not impacting your community.
No question.
You know what I'm saying?
No question.
And I'm the type of person to say, okay, hey, bro, if you can control you not littering, you can control how you move in your everyday life. Something as small as that.
No question.
You know what I'm saying?
We all need it.